Hello and welcome to Biz Buddies. Today we are discussing inflation in 2023. Let's get started. What is inflation and why all of a sudden became such a hot topic? Basically, the inflation is the generalized price increase of consumers' goods and other assets, houses, jewelry, cars, etc., alongside with increase of money supply, more money in the economy. When the prices marks a nearly jump of more than 2%, authorities start to get alarmed and shout out that there is inflation. Another important factor that creates inflation is the money velocity, how quick the money is spinning in the economy. Until very recently, 1.5 years ago, you might have heard mainly in the Western Europe a lot of complaints about the fact that we actually live in deflation. For the last 4 or 5 years, most of the European countries experience deflation, which is the opposite of inflation, meaning the prices of consumer goods and assets went down. So, what drove such an abrupt change of direction from deflation, decrease of prices to inflation, increase of prices of consumer goods? First, a little bit of key recent historical facts. Financial crisis from 2008 to 2010, the global financial system was about to collapse and it was rescued with the money printed by central banks, which bailed out financial institutions that were printed tens of trillions of dollars, euros, and all other national currencies. Coronavirus pandemic. Despite of months of lockdowns and massive business interruptions, the world economy did not collapse thanks mainly again to money printing exercise. Tens of trillions of dollars, euros, and all other currencies were printed to keep economies alive. The end result is that the central banks lost control of the monetary policy and flooded the economies with enormous amounts of money at near zero interest rates. On top of huge expansionary monetary supply kicked in an energy crisis and bottlenecks in the supply chains. It became more expensive to move goods from one part of the planet to another. Therefore, excessive amount of money in the world economy, higher energy prices, higher logistics costs had been rolled down the value chain to the end consumer, resulting in higher price, which is essentially inflation. So, why is inflation bad? Higher inflation above 4% and its growing trend is damaging purchasing power of consumers, meaning people cannot buy the same quantity of goods as they did in the past before inflation kicked in. Therefore, inflation is impacting mainly low-income earners. How to fight inflation? You address the roots of inflation. Money supply. Central banks has to withdraw the excessive money that they printed to bail out banks and the financial stimulus they had provided to their economies to survive coronavirus pandemic. Energy prices that have impact across all value chain. Authorities cancelled out free market prices formation and imposed regulated and controlled prices on the energy, gas, electricity. Tightened monetary policy. Central banks increased interest rates, which made people to save money instead of spending. Some money stopped spinning into the economy and were stashed into bank deposits. On the credit side, the people stopped borrowing and making goods acquisitions. So essentially, a lower spending and lower money velocity will help to bring down inflation. We all are witnessing the evolution of these events in this period. So that's what's going on with inflation in 2023. Give me a subscribe for more, a like, and thank you for watching.